A bit foggy for some early this morning, otherwise some passing cloud cover is expected. You could definitely make out a little bit of that haziness here. Taking a live look at NIU in DeKalb. Still seeing those clouds, but the sun's attempting to peek through some of the cloud cover we're seeing. Luckily, we're still going to see some sunshine for our Monday. As of right now, visibility has dropped in some areas 3 miles near and around DeKalb, Rockford, 1 mile for Rochelle. Again, not everyone will see this as you head out the door, but you might want to give yourself just a couple extra minutes. Otherwise, your temperature's nice and mild. It's also pretty muggy out there. Dew points well into the 60s, so you'll feel that humidity. Closer to I-88, we are still in the 70s. 71 degrees for Sublette, 72 in Rochelle, 68 in Poplar Grove. Just a couple degrees lower further north, but we're all going to still feel that heat later this afternoon. Over the next couple hours, again, you'll see that sunshine mixing in with the cloud cover. Dry even as we head into the early afternoon. Once we get closer to the evening hours, however, some of us could face this low threat of some isolated stronger thunderstorms. 1 out of 5 for most of our area, mainly near and to the south of US 20. If we see that isolated strong storm, then it could produce damaging wind gusts. That'll be the biggest concern later on. Let's take a look at future track. Again, you'll still see a little bit of sunshine today, so some clearing expected as the clouds do move in and out. Once we get into the late afternoon, 4 o'clock here, we're going to start to see some isolated showers developing that could slowly start to turn into those thunderstorms. And again, 1 or 2 of these thunderstorms could bring damaging wind gusts. So keep that in mind, any plans you have later on. This is now 5 o'clock. Any and all activity starts to move out, especially after 9. So by the time we're heading to bed, we're going to see a quiet night. Even the cloud cover starts to move on out as well. The next coming days, we stay dry, and boy, do we crank up the heat. So mid to upper 80s today. We're going to get pretty close to the 90s by the end of the week. Notice that area high pressure really builds in, and it stays with us, even taking us to the holiday itself. So Friday looking like a great day. We also still have some bright sunny days to enjoy between then. Again, this afternoon and evening, we do have that low potential for an isolated stronger thunderstorm. Not everybody will see this activity. Mid to upper 80s until we get pretty close to the 90s. Lots of sunshine, a low chance Thursday. A lot of us stay dry. We see the same even into Friday. We're going to be in the 90s for 4th of July, so it'll be a hot one, but at least dry. Not for too long, though. Looks like active weather slides back in for the weekend. Something we'll have to keep an eye on as we get closer towards the holiday. So at least those chances hold off until after the holiday. They do follow us, though, into early next week. We'll be right back with more news headlines after this.